Hello dear friends, I welcome you all to today's session. Dear children, today we are going to do something which is used in the English language very often. Do you want to know what is that? Alright, let us see what do I have for you today. Okay, so you got it right. Today we are going to learn the verb forms. Dear children, do you remember? In one of our previous sessions, we have done two sessions rather on regular verb forms and irregular verb forms respectively, right? So, to continue in the same line, I have brought some new verbs for you. And we are going to learn the present form, the past form and the past participle form of these verbs. I hope you know what are these. Yes, present form means V1. Past form means which is used in past tense. That is V2. And past participle form is called V3 form of the verb. Dear children, we are also going to see the usage of these forms in the examples. So let us have the first verb meet. The present form of the verb meet is meet. Past form is met, M-E-T. Past participle form is met, M-E-T. Same. Dear children, please learn these verb forms along with their spellings. Now let us see some sentence related to the usage of all the three forms respectively. We often meet with our friends. Now this is a simple present tense. So the present form is meet. They met 5 years ago. This is the sentence in past tense. We have met in the supermarket several times. This is the third form or past participle form met used here in present perfect tense. Let us do the next. Make, made, made. So dear children, let us have a sentence with them. I make my bed every day. This is present form of the verb make. She made the dinner for her family. Here we have used the past form of the verb make, which is made. The past participle form made is used in the sentence, look, the children have made a snowman. This is present perfect tense. Let us see the next. Keep, kept, kept. You can see in the picture the child is keeping the toys. So let us have the sentence. I always keep my toys in the box. This is the present form of the verb keep, which is used in simple present tense. Now let us see the usage of kept. She kept calm in this stress situation. This is a sentence in simple past tense. He has never kept our secrets. Here we have used kept as the past participle form. Okay? Let us see next. Have, had, had. We can see in the picture the girl is having a teddy bear. So have is used as the main form of the verb to show the possession. I have a teddy bear. Here have is the present form. Our family had a big house 10 years ago. Had is the verb here in past tense, in simple past tense. We have already had the dinner. Here, the word had is the main verb and it is the third form of the verb, alright, which is the past participle form. Children, this is present perfect tense. We have already had the dinner. Please be clear. Here, the have word is helping verb. The main verb is had. Okay, which is the third form. Let us see what do we have next. Sweep, swept, swept. We can see in the picture a boy is sweeping using a broom in his hand. So let us see the sentences. I always sweep the floor in my house. Here the verb is sweep, which is the present form of the verb used in simple present tense in this sentence. The past form of this verb is swept, S-W-E-P-T. Let us have the sentence. The boy swept the yard half an hour ago. This is simple past tense. The verb last is swept, which is also the past participle form. And what is it? The tornado has swept everything on its way. This is present perfect tense in which the past participle form swept is used. So you should learn sweep, swept, swept. Okay? Next we have tell. We can see in the picture a lady is telling about a castle. We can see in the castle, right, in the picture. So she is telling the kids about castle. The past form is told. The past participle form is also told. Let us have some sentences. Children often tell their own made-up stories. Here we are using the verb tell in simple present tense. You can go and watch the simple present tense video anytime to brush up your knowledge. The next tense is the teacher told a wonderful fairy tale. Now told here is the past form. We have the video on simple past tense as well on this channel. So you can watch that as well. The third we have present perfect tense. I have already told you the truth. Okay. Here the past participle form is told. So what are the three forms? Tell, told, told. Next we have dream, dreamt, dreamt. We can see in the picture the girl is having a dream. What is the dream? She wants to travel across the globe, right? We can see the plane. Now let us see some sentence. Many people dream about traveling. This is simple present tense where the verb dream is used in the present form. Next we have dreamt. I dreamt about flying in the space last night. Dreamt is the past form and here it is used in simple past tense. The last verb form is dreamt, which is the past participle. And it is, he has always dreamt of climbing this rock. This is present perfect tense. So what are the three forms of the verb? Dream, dreamt, dreamt. Do not forget to learn the spellings. Next we have see, saw, seen. The first form is see, which is used in the sentence, I see many stars in the sky at night. This is simple present tense. The second form of the verb is saw. We saw this film last week. This is simple past tense. The third form of the verb see is seen. He has already seen his friend today. Children, this is a sentence in present perfect tense. Okay? So the three forms of the verb see are see, saw, S-A-W, saw, S-E-E-N, seen. Let us have next. Feel, felt, felt. Now, I feel happy today. Children, this is a state verb. State verb means which can only be felt. It is not an action verb, right? We can only understand the meaning of feel. So the present tense is I feel happy today, in which feel is used as present form of the verb. The second or the past form is felt. The girl felt bad yesterday. This is simple past tense in which we are using the verb felt, F-E-L-T. The third form is also same, felt, which is used in present perfect tense here. He has never felt so confused. So, the three forms of the verbs are feel, felt, felt. Children, you should also try making more sentences using these verb forms. Next we have cut, cut, cut. So sometimes we have the verbs in which all the three forms are the same. Let us see the sentences. They usually cut bread into thick slices. This is simple present tense in which we are using the verb cut in the present form. The next sentence we have, he cut some flowers from his nice garden. This is a simple past tense kind of sentence. Okay, this is the sentence in which simple past tense is used. And the verb in the past tense is cut. The third sentence is, she has cut her finger with a knife. What is the tense? You're right, the tense is present perfect tense, in which we are using the third form of the verb. Cut, cut, cut. All the three forms remain the same. Next we have hear, heard, heard. Hear is the first form, heard is the second form. The third form of the verb remains same, heard, H-E-A-R-D. Please remember the spellings. Many a times children make mistake and they write H-E-R-D, which is not a verb, that is a collective noun. Right? Remember we did previous session of collective noun? Yes. Now let us have a look at the sentences. I hear you very well. This is the sentence in simple present tense. That day, I heard the latest news from my friend. What tense is this? Yes, it is simple past tense, in which second form of the verb heard is used. Okay, heard is called second form of the verb. Similarly, heard is also the third form of the verb. Everybody has heard this sound. Again, we are using the third form in present perfect tense. Okay, this is just to give you an idea how the sentences should be made with these verbs. So here, heard, heard. Next we have feed, fed, fed. You can see in the picture the boy is giving food to the dog. So this action of giving food is called feed. Okay, this action. Feed is an action verb. Let us see the sentences. I feed my dog twice a day. Here the feed is the present form of the verb, first form, which is used in simple present tense. The second form of the verb is fed, F-E-D. The boys fed the giraffe in the zoo. This is the sentence in simple past tense. The third form of the verb is also fed, which is used in the sentence, she has just fed her horse. Again, it is a present perfect tense. Okay? The next we have build, built, built. We can see in the picture, the child is building a tower out of the blocks. Yes, children are fond of doing so. So the present form is B-U-I-L-D, build. The sentence we have, boys always build castles. This is simple present tense. The second form of the verb is built. They built this house in 1993. The third form is also built. They have just built a new school. This is the sentence in present perfect tense. The second form was used in the sentence using past tense. They built this house in 1993. So the three forms which you should know is build, built, built. Okay? The last consonant D changes to T. And what kind of a verb is this? It is irregular verb. Students, most of the verbs which we did in today's session, which we are doing, they are irregular verbs. Okay. Next we have cost, cost, cost. All the three forms remain the same. The first sentence we have in simple present tense, using the present form cost. These gloves cost $100. The second sentence using the verb cost in past form is, the vacation cost me a lot of money. The third or the past participle form is, again cost. This decision has cost her career. Has cost her career. Now understand this. The first her is personal pronoun. You remember we have done the session on pronouns as well, right? Dear children, you can anytime watch any video again on this channel. And the second her career. The second her is an adjective, okay? Right? So the three forms of the verbs is cost, cost, cost. Children, why am I explaining everything, this pronoun, adjectives? Because when we read something, we should understand everything about it. Okay. The next we have sleep, slept, slept. Sleep. You can see the girl is so nicely sleeping, isn't it? Let us see the sentence. The first sentence in simple present tense is, sometimes I sleep in my granny's house. Slept is used as the second form of the verb. In the given sentence, they slept very well last night. This is sentence in simple past tense. The third sentence is in present perfect tense, which uses the third form of the verb, slept. She has never slept in this room. So we have sleep, slept, slept. Let us see next. Okay, that brings the end of this session. Before I end up, how about having a quick recap of all the verb forms done today? Are you ready? Okay, let us have an oral drill of these verb forms. Oral drill means we all will read all the verb forms together. Okay, let us see. Meet, met, met. Make, made, made. Keep, kept, kept. Have, had, had. Sweep, swept, swept. Tell, told, told. Dream, dreamt, dreamt. See, saw, seen. Feel, felt, felt. Cut, cut, cut. Hear, heard, heard. Feed, fed, fed. Build, built, built. Cost, cost, cost. Sleep, slept, slept. So all these verb forms, learn them with their spellings. And I also suggest you that learn the verb forms which we had done in your previous 2 sessions. You can watch those videos as well. One was based on regular verb form and the second was based on irregular verb form. And the third session we have done today on these verb forms. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed today's session and you will never forget these verbs. So till the next session, goodbye. Happy learning.